How do you keep off the extra Christmas pounds and the extra party cheer without making yourself feel guilty for indulging and without trying to do portion control or restricting yourself with things? I mean, let's be serious, it's not actually going to happen. Who has that willpower? Seriously. So I came across this little hack a little while ago. I have been told about it by several people before, and I didn't actually believe it to begin with. But some of you may know that hubby and I have been on a low-carb diet for a little while now, and we went away in New Zealand. So this is the background story. This is how I kind of fell across it. Is we went to New Zealand and we were on holidays with our 4 children, and you know, when you're on holidays and you don't want to stick to your normal lifestyle, or it's a bit harder to stick to your healthy lifestyle, and you want to have a bit of fun and go out and enjoy things. So that's kind of what we did. Every night we would actually share a block of chocolate between us, and we would drink wine and eat cheese, and we'd go out for dinner and we have fish and chips. And this one thing that we did the whole entire time allowed us not to put on any weight whatsoever. And we tested this. So when I left, I weighed myself. And when I got back after our trip of indulging in chocolate and wine and cheese and whatever, I actually weighed myself a week after we got back. Now, why did I wait a week? Well, I waited a week because I couldn't get my mind back into our normal lifestyle, and I was like kind of delaying the inevitable, and I really didn't want to know what the scales said. But when I actually stepped onto the scales, I was like, holy crap, this actually works. So it's something that people can utilize, especially in the Christmas season. So this is what I've actually been doing. We've had my husband's work Christmas party last night, and so I actually used this in this Christmas season. We've had a few events. We've had Mother's Nights, and we've had breakup parties for school, and we've had breakup parties for playgroup, and there's all this wonderful food, and you don't want to feel guilty about, eating all this extra food and eating all this extra sugar, which is not good for you, but you want to actually enjoy it, and you want to enjoy it without the guilt, right? So we fell across this little hack, and some of you may already do this. So when you have a party coming up, I don't know if you do this, you can put a comment down below if you do this, and you know that you've got a party this night, and you're like, oh, I know I've got this party and I want to overindulge at it. I'm just going to skip breakfast or lunch, or maybe you skip both before the party, and then you go to the party and you overindulge so that you don't feel guilty that you've had too much to eat, right? And the thing is, it's actually a fact. It actually works. So if you are going to have an extra food and extra sweets and lollies and chocolates and whatever, you can actually do this. It's actually called intermittent fasting. And we found on our trip that all we did was skip breakfast, and then we had lunch or snacks or chocolate or tea or dinner out or whatever, and for the whole time we did not put on weight. We weren't restricting ourselves food-wise. The thing is, why this actually works is when you reduce the window that you eat in, it raises your insulin just in this window. And if you actually, if you're eating breakfast, then morning tea, then lunch, then afternoon tea, then dinner, and then, an after dinner snack, you're actually raising your insulin for a longer period of time. Say you start at 7 o'clock in the morning and you don't finish till 7 or 8 at night, you have kept your insulin high for that whole time. Now, if you reduce that window to a 6-hour window, you actually allow your body to readjust, and you don't actually put on the extra kilos when you do this. So I'm actually going to show you what I have been doing. Let's see if I can turn this around and I can get my scales working. So maybe after Christmas I'll show you again. So what is this? This is pounds at the moment. I don't know if you can see that. And then I'll flip it over to kilos for those of you on... Oh, no, it's not going to play that game. I might have to... Oh, yep, there we go. So there we go. And now I was thinking maybe I'd do this again after Christmas to prove my theory and see if we can do it again, same as what we did in New Zealand. Now, if you've been watching this live, then just put a comment down below saying live. And if you're watching the replay, just comment replay and let me know if you would like more information on this, because there are actually some more hacks that go along with this. If you've tried this before, tell me what your thoughts are. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Have a good day and have a Merry Christmas if I don't see you beforehand. Bye.